Okay, part two of ham radio is dead. So, if you live in Arizona like I do, and you get on the bands anywhere between, I don't know, noon to 10 o'clock at night, there's not a lot to choose from. And if you're not a boomer, I'm not a boomer, you're probably not going to relate to these guys. And even if you are a boomer, you're probably not going to relate to these guys if you're a technical person or the guy that doesn't ruin all your radios and amplifiers. And if you know anything about ham radio, you're probably not going to want to talk to these guys. There's a couple different groups here and there, but I've noticed a common trend. It's overprivileged, stupid people, mostly from California, that have moved to Arizona, that they're just lids. They're appliance operators, and they don't really get it. They're dumber than the average CB operator that they make fun of. And I don't have any conversation for these kind of people. What am I going to talk to them about? About how you blew up your alpha amplifier again, how you can't figure out what's wrong with this, you get blah, 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 your doctor's appointment. No. So, 10 years ago, there was a lot more to pick from what I could tell. Maybe I just looked at it differently, but there's just not a lot out there. So, if I go on to 40 meters, there's like one group on there that meet in the extra part of the band, and those guys actually, they get on kind of earlier, usually when I'm busy, and they actually are more interesting to me. But maybe that's because I don't know them as well. Then you just have a bunch of nets. So basically, if you don't align with any of this stuff, you're relegated to doing FT8, chasing DX, or working contests. There is not like a whole bunch of these groups of people for you to click up with and find cool friends on ham radio. It's dead, guys. I could go on the bands, and my ham clock shows me all these bands have activity because they're pulling that from PSK Reporter. There's people doing FT8 on all the bands, but there is nobody talking. It is dead. Now, I'm not going to get into the reasons why it's dead because it doesn't really matter, but it is dead. There's nothing happening. You're going to end up having to do nothing.